Lala and Scheana's constant chatter about Ariana is driving me up the wall. Ariana wasted no time in contacting production the very next day after discovering the video. She definitely helped her friends out financially with that bold move. Throughout the entire season, Ariana continued to film with Tom. Despite having every reason to protest or leave scenes, she showed up to every event. However, she firmly refused to participate in any scenes aimed at redeeming Tom, which, in my opinion, shows tremendous self-respect. But to claim that she somehow betrayed her friends by walking out of one event? That's just absurd. It's frustrating how Ariana doesn't get the credit she deserves for this. They dismiss her actions as self-serving because it propelled her to stardom. But in reality, Ariana couldn't have predicted the impact of the scandal involving Sandoval when she decided to inform production and continue filming. When Lala, who herself kept her relationship hidden for seasons, insists that Ariana contributed nothing to the show, she comes off as ridiculous. The fans know very well that Ariana handed them their biggest storyline ever. If Ariana's rise hadn't happened this way, they wouldn't be criticizing her. And if Lala had gotten similar opportunities due to her own scandals, she wouldn't be complaining either. But they can only empathize with those they consider beneath them. Ariana is absolutely right in saying that avoiding Tom is more honest than faking conversations for the sake of TV. I still can't wrap my head around how the show revolved entirely around Tom and Ariana. There were other interesting storylines, like the brief spat between Brock and Scheana about her anxiety with leaving for summer, but the producers never explored them further. As a fellow anxious dog mom, I would have appreciated seeing more about James, Ally, Binks, and their journey as a family. Why were the producers so fixated on Tom? It's baffling. And the audacity of Lala to claim Ariana isn't authentic, when Ariana has openly discussed her struggles with depression, body image issues, family tragedies, and more. Meanwhile, Lala kept much of her life with Randall hidden. Ariana has shared plenty about her life, including her struggles with abusive relationships, body image issues, and personal losses. Saying she doesn't share her authentic life is utter nonsense. Everyone is entitled to privacy on certain matters. And let's not forget how Ariana stood her ground with Sandoval. It's commendable to uphold boundaries, especially when mutual friends are involved, and she handled it remarkably well this season. I thoroughly enjoyed watching her journey. Realistically, Ariana essentially guaranteed another season just by agreeing to return. If she had declined, I doubt this most recent season would have even happened. Without her and Rachel, the fallout from the Sandoval situation might not have made it to our screens. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Spill Chronicles. It's me, Ramona here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. However, Lala and the sandwich incident. There's been some chatter about how rude it was that Lala didn't partake in the toast with a sandwich at the end of the reunion. Now, I'm not defending any of Lala's less than pleasant behavior during the reunion or the season overall. It's evident that various factors, like the stress from her divorce, her intense jealousy of Ariana, and maybe even the ghost of Tupac haunting her, are taking a toll on her mental state. However, I want to propose a different perspective on the sandwich situation that might offer a bit of understanding. Looking at the menu for the reunion, I noticed that 7 out of the 11 sandwiches contain ingredients that are not recommended for expectant mothers. Speaking from my own experience as a former pregnant person, deli sandwiches can trigger anxiety about whether they're safe for the developing baby. Could it be possible that Lala's decision to decline the sandwich, as snobbish and tactless as it may seem, was more about the well-being of the child she's carrying, rather than intentionally snubbing those she may have already offended? Just a thought. On a related note, I recall Lala mentioning during an Amazon Live session that she couldn't wait to order one of their sandwiches through DoorDash as soon as the reunion started offering them. So who knows what her true intentions were? Sincerely, 22 weeks pregnant and craving a sandwich with all the fixings. P.S. It's pretty certain that raising a sandwich for a toast wouldn't harm the baby. Lala's attitude stems from her lack of regard for others, unless they're bowing at her feet. That's all there is to it. P.P.S. Hold on, I'm a bit confused. Are you suggesting that sandwiches can harm a baby? In reality, listeriosis can indeed be harmful to a developing fetus. It's typically caused by improper food handling and is often associated with unpasteurized cheeses, deli meats, especially turkey, and packaged greens. While listeriosis outbreaks are rare, they can have severe consequences for the fetus if contracted. Despite some people's claims about having consumed deli sandwiches regularly during pregnancy without any issues, the reality is that listeriosis outbreaks are unpredictable and frightening. Many pregnant individuals opt to avoid deli meats altogether to reduce the risk. And contrary to outdated beliefs, it's essential to follow current CDC guidelines regarding food safety during pregnancy. Additionally, life after Vanderpump Rules. Amidst all the speculation about the show's future, what lies ahead for the cast members? It's clear that for Lala and Scheana, VPR was a major source of income. But what about the rest of the crew? Do any of them have the potential to outshine their VPR fame? Scheana could transition into a role as an entertainment newscaster, leveraging her experience and charm. Meanwhile, if Ariana continues to secure consistent gigs, she could further solidify and expand her fan base, ensuring her continued success. Katie and Schwartz might find stability in their respective businesses, capitalizing on their fanbase's nostalgia for a while longer. James could maintain his DJ career and potentially explore opportunities in other reality shows, provided there are no further controversies. As for Sandoval, his extravagant spending habits could lead to a downfall post-VPR. Unfortunately, Lala's future seems uncertain. However, it's unlikely that any of them will achieve a career larger than what they experienced during the show's run. It's essential to recognize that many of them initially pursued careers in acting, modeling, singing, or entertainment, but turned to reality TV when those avenues didn't pan out. Their current publicity largely stems from their association with VPR, and landing significant acting gigs at this stage may be unrealistic. Most will likely pursue other reality TV opportunities on smaller networks or platforms like The Challenge. Their businesses may sustain them for a while, but their long-term prospects vary. Pauly D's trajectory could serve as a model for James, possibly securing a pseudo-celebrity residency in Vegas for a prolonged period. With good management and financial planning, some may fare better than others. Reality TV fame has its limitations, and while some may continue in the entertainment industry, others may transition into different careers or hold on to their fame as long as possible. They're still young, with plenty of time ahead. Just look at the Real Housewives. What do they do after the cameras stop rolling? Moreover, VPR takes a new direction. After consuming countless podcasts and skimming through subreddit threads, I'm bursting with a vision for the future that I need to share. Let's face it, the real tension lies in the fact that we're still pretending these folks are friends when in reality, they're more like coworkers. Thank goodness we've moved past the illusion of them being mere servers. The true bombshell of the season and reunion was the breaking of the fourth wall. Yet, despite this, the cast members still can't openly admit, "I'm upset because my storyline got sidelined, while you're still raking in cash without showing up like I do. And I'm freaking out about the inevitable end of this huge paycheck. And guess who I'm blaming? Oh, and let's not forget I'm feeling like the producer's favorite pet. It's a tangled web of envy and insecurity, to say the least." So here's my pitch. When the cameras start rolling again after this hiatus, let's go all in and transform VPR into a reality show about reality stars. We'll delve into the nitty-gritty of their Instagram sponsorships, deal with internet trolls, and expose how they've been manipulated against each other by producers. The final season storyline would flip the script entirely, reflecting their actual reality in 2025. It'll be a fitting bookend and a nod to the finale of The Hills, famously revealing the soundstage and going full meta. This format has been successful for Teen Mom for quite some time now. Everyone is too immersed in online culture for the traditional reality format to suffice anymore. The drama is just as much online as it is on the show. Bravo has a golden opportunity to experiment with this style. I still remember the producers chasing after Farrah and Janelle. Let's fold this thing in on itself, revealing the behind-the-scenes dynamics. Cue more producer exposure, a la the scripted show You and Ariel, while simultaneously dissecting what's truly fueling the drama, the dollars. On the other hand, Scheana seems to have an endless appetite for self-promotion. In a conversation about a child adjusting to divorce and having to navigate two different homes, Scheana managed to make it about herself. Not only did she insert herself into the discussion, but she also took the opportunity to boast about purchasing a house in Valley Village. It's astounding how Scheana always finds a way to shift the spotlight back onto herself. I'd apologize for the shaky and low-quality footage. I couldn't resist rewinding to capture and react to this moment while charging my car. However, during the extended Peacock footage after the reunion wrapped up, there's a moment where Lala appears to say something to Jeremiah, but it's been edited out. One can only speculate what she might have said that required editing. My guess is it could have been along the lines of, "I followed your advice, but none of you supported me," potentially casting production in a negative light. Jeremiah, also known as Jerry, is believed to be one of the producers. He's the individual Ariana was speaking with during the season finale when she expressed her feelings about Tom's lack of concern for her well-being and referenced the possibility of contracting an STD. I'm a bit perplexed about the confusion surrounding Jeremiah/Jerry. The Instagram account linked to producer Jerry doesn't seem to match Jeremiah's appearance. While there have been claims that producer Jerry was terminated, there's been no mention of Jeremiah being fired. Additionally, none of the cast members have referred to Jeremiah as Jerry. It raises questions about whether these individuals are indeed the same person. Additionally, has Lauren from Utah ever lived up to her girl's girl claim? Considering Lauren from Utah's constant assertions about being a girl's girl and always siding with the ladies, it's worth reflecting on her behavior since joining in Season 4. With the exception of maybe Allie, it's challenging to recall a single female cast member she hasn't attacked, name-called, or deeply hurt. From Rachel to Scheana during her miscarriage media tour, from Ariana over perceived lack of contact to Katie with the Beachbody comments, Lauren has left a trail of hurtful behavior in her wake. Even Brittany hasn't been spared, being called derogatory names and recently referred to as a dumb hoe who needed a slap from her mother. Kristen, too, has been targeted numerous times, and while she may have attempted to confront Charlie, it ultimately backfired. While she may have had relatively positive interactions with Stassi or Lisa, kindness hasn't exactly been her default setting. It's a concerning and perplexing pattern, to say the least. As for Lala, she appears more like a mercenary for production and her own insecurities, rather than a genuine friend to anyone on the cast. From her initial lies on the show to her continued deceit, she's never truly been authentic with her castmates. Despite engaging in egregious bullying and harmful behavior towards Faith, she's seemingly shielded by production, perhaps because she serves as their pawn. However, it's worth noting that Lauren did show support for Katie, particularly during Scheana's wedding in Season 10. It was a moment of calm amidst the chaos, as she navigated her friendships. Additionally, her conversation with Ariana about Tom at a barbecue showed a willingness to seek explanations and understandings in potentially awkward situations. Moreover, revisiting Season 6, Jax's infidelity with Faith. As I delve into a thorough rewatch of all the seasons, I've reached the first episode of Season 6, where Tom reveals to Ariana that he's heard rumors of Jax cheating with Faith. It's baffling why Tom would choose to publicly expose his friend Jax in such a manner, not just once but twice on national television. While I'm certainly not defending Jax's actions, Tom's decision to air this dirty laundry seems far from what one would expect from a best friend. Additionally, I recall Tim expressing frustration over Ariana's involvement in the Kentucky Fried Chicken incident and her hearing the incriminating recording. It's just another instance in a laundry list of hypocrisies exhibited by this problematic individual. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.